Let's go, D.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Check safety, check safety. Check three, check three. Zip it.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
Nobody.
You think back to the Super Bowl against New England. The Rams never even got into the red zone in that game. And now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down.
Check three, check, check 43. Go. Kill. No.
Now a give running left is Breida. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stout troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Ready. All day, just like that. Hey, rush it. Mike 7.
Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's what happened before.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Now B about to turn off Silent.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
All right, man, I'm gonna turn off, but you need to take that shit in the room, boy. I don't want to hear that.
From the 36, Jackson flush to his right. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. O'Shea Zimenez gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson from the shotgun. And an alley to run. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Come on, and that's how you...
And that is caught. But the bank judge right there to say incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And Jackson throwing once more. Forced out to his left. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Off play action. King. Flushed out right. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
Let's go.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
What's up with this league? Ain't nothing wrong with my receivers in this league.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Pass people is not definitely getting that.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, my shit right here. I'm sorry.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now King on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Fire's the mic. Fire's the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
Here's King. Back to the air on 2nd down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st and 10, King nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. King. He knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And now it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Watch the backer, watch the backer. Mike 5, Mike 5. Watch the pass. Mike 5, Mike 5, Mike 5. Go down.
King now, operating from the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
35.
From the 38, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Wrong button.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson now.
Boys ain't getting no separation.
And that will be incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Let's go. 10, touchdown. Watch 81, fellas. Watch 81.
To throw is King. Looking to throw on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Looking to throw. King. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Second and 16, y'all.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. King to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
You want to watch Spider-Man? Bother you? I'm going to beat him up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Even touching us.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Flippy.
Will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Back to throw. King looking for Campbell downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
6'2". 6'2" out there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they will play this. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start the second half with Hill. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Hill one more time. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Jackson got a man open. It's Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3 down, 3 down.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. An excellent gain, 35 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken near the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. King. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Unacceptable.